Hey coaches, what's going on? It is Coach Tim here with another video, guys, and I got a really good one for you. I'm going to be talking defense today, and I'm going to be talking about what's the best defense to run to complement running the beast offense, guys. And this is going to be me sharing basically what I do and kind of how I do it. And I'm going to be giving it to you from more of a bird's eye view. I'm not going to go into great detail in terms of the X's and O's, but I want to give you guys a sense of my mindset, my philosophy, and how, I implement my defense for my guys. All right, guys. So, and then I'm going to make another video, guys, probably a part two to this, where I'm going to actually have my whiteboard up and going to actually show you the X's and O's of everything. All right. All right, guys, so before we get into this video, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel, guys. You will be doing me a solid, guys, in doing that. And my gift to you is you can download my free beast formation playbook, guys. Like I said, that's my gift to you guys. So let's get to it. So, guys, for me, back in the day, I used to run a 4-4 defense as my base defense. And I love the 4-4 defense because it was very versatile, it was very balanced, and I had a lot of athletes that I can use to flow to the ball. But over time, we start giving up yardage in running, that 4-4 defense. And we, of course, we had different looks and different schemes and all of that good stuff, but it just didn't serve us as effectively as it did in the past. So I was looking at what other defenses I could use to really stop offenses, especially down here where you got a ton of great skill players who can make plays. So what I decided to do was I started to do research, and about 3 years ago, I started implementing a 5-4 defense. And what I loved about the 5-4 defense is that it created more pressure on the line of scrimmage while also still having a level of versatility, when it comes down to the linebackers being able to do what they do. And just so you know, because I know some of you guys are going to ask me, what age group did I coach 3 years ago? So this was with my 9 and 10-year-old team. And I also implemented this with my 11 and 12-year-old team. So, and honestly, guys, 5-4 is great with any age group. Any age group. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11 and 12. I mean, even up to middle school, in my opinion. So, I did 5-4 for a while. And then 2 years ago, I switched from 5-4 being kind of my base to 6-2 defense. And that's where I'm at today, guys. I run a 6-2 defense, or a 6-2 wide tackle, like some of you like to call it. And I love it. I love 6-2 defenses because it really puts pressure and strain on offensive lines, especially smaller offensive lines. And if you got dogs, like I got dogs on my team. So if you got dogs who are aggressive and they're coming, they know that their whole assignment is to hit their gap and target on that QB or that running back or whatever, it creates a lot of chaos with offenses when it comes down to them trying to get the ball off. And I don't know about you guys, but down here, guys love to do read options. Guys love to do jet sweeps. Teams love to run spread, that kind of thing. And what the 6-2 does is it creates a lot of confusion before they're able to get their plays developed. And as a result, it causes so much chaos for them. And what we like to do, and this is my philosophy, guys, I like to make offenses one-dimensional. I'm trying to completely take away their running game. I want to completely take away their running game and force them to pass the ball. And I want to literally force them to pass the ball to where they're just heaving that ball up in the air. And then bad things happen for them and good things happen for us when you're putting enough pressure with your front six on that offense to where that quarterback is running for his life, you know, and just trying to make a play. We want him to just run for his life and just try to make a play, because I train my middle linebackers, my cornerbacks, and my safety to play zone, and especially play zone in passing situations. You know, I don't like playing man that much. I do have my cornerbacks playing man, but with my middle linebackers and my free safety, I have them playing a zone, pretty much like a cover 3 zone. And so I do this because we want, when we know we crippled that team, their running game, and now they're forcing the ball up in the air, now I know that, okay, not only do we have a chance to capitalize on turnovers, but now they can use some of their best plays to try to win the game. They're using desperation plays opposed to their best plays. And that's what we want. And that's why I love the 6'2" guys. And there are 3 general concepts I like to run. And I'm going to talk about them briefly, but I really want to get on the whiteboard and show them to you. Is that the first concept I like to run is what I call a 6'2" base. 6'2" base is just simply what it is. We have our nose guards lined up in the A gap, defensive tackles in the C gap. Then we have our defensive ends, or I like to call them my outside linebackers, lined up on the outside. And at all times, I want them to be about 1.5 yards to the outside of who's ever trying to line up man on them, like line up head up on them. Whether it's a wing back or a slot receiver, I want them always on the outside. Always. Because my rule with my guys is we don't want to get cracked down. We don't want to get crack blocked. So their assignment is to always be at least 1.5 yards to the outside. Stay to the outside and create almost like a contain in the backfield. Because guess what? If you got a slot receiver and he know his assignment is to crack block, but then if you got that linebacker moving to his outside, how is he going to crack block somebody that's to his outside? He's not going to know what to do. And we seen that happen 2 years ago, where teams line up with a wing back or a slot receiver, and the kid's assignment was to crack block our linebacker, but he couldn't do it because my outside linebacker was lined up to his outside opposed to his inside. And great things happen. Now you got a kid don't know who to block, or he don't know how to effectively zone block or kick out anybody. And like I said, great things happen. So that's my base set. And then we go into an Alabama set, which basically, when we call Alabama, our middle linebackers will line up in the A gaps, and they're getting ready to blitz in the A. My nose guards, they're gonna go wide and line up in the B gaps. And it's almost like a monster set, guys. It's almost like a monster set, or basically an 8-man blitz. And so when we're running this Alabama set, we're trying to send the house, because we've seen something on the offense, with the offense, that we can truly exploit. Now, when I do this, when we go into this Alabama set, I like to have my cornerbacks kind of play off the ball a little bit, and then I have my free safety play off a little bit, because we don't want to give up a big pass play or anything like that. And then the last look I have is called cloud, a cloud look. And so with my cloud look, guys, it's one of my favorites personally. We basically still sending our 6 at all times. And then I will have my middle linebackers. They're going to take about 3 steps back, or about 3 yards back, and play zone. It's kind of a pass protection. And the same thing with my free safeties. We're going to play, they're going to take 2 or 3 steps back, and he's going to play a cover 1 or prevent. And so again, we'll play cloud when we know that teams are about to pass the ball, when they're in desperation mode. I love cloud because we'll go into cloud when we know we'll cripple their defense and they're just going to be passing the ball most of the game. And guys, like I said, I'm going to show you everything that I do with the defense. And guys, if you like what I'm saying, hit that like button. And also, guys, if you want me to create a defensive playbook, my 6'2" defense playbook, we call our defense 6'2" Reaper defense, the Reaper defense, because we're totally trying to take their souls away. We're trying to take their game plan away and, you know, have them crying to their moms. That's kind of our thing. But if you want me to create this playbook and have it available to you guys, hit that like button. I'll be more than happy to create this playbook for you. But guys, you know, either way, guys, you know, no matter what your defensive scheme is, I know a lot of you guys, y'all love 3-5 stack, 4-3, 5-3, whatever. Guys, I'm an offensive minded guy that happen to be really good at defense because being an offensive minded coach, you know what offenses are doing and you know how to stop a lot of offenses. So, you know, that's kind of the blessing of being an offensive minded coach. You're able to see what other offenses are doing and form defenses to be able to stop those offenses. So that's it for this video, guys. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Download that free beast formation playbook. And remember, guys, be great, have fun, and beast out. Peace.